point where I was planning on working with the Fergusons. I was speaking with Connie, and then all of a sudden, she stopped speaking to me. And Sean as well stopped speaking to me. 2 years later, which was last year, I find out that TT went to them and told them not to give me a job. And then I confronted Somizi, and then he confronted TT, and then they broke up as friends. But I figured that Somizi probably told TT to go and tell the Fergusons not to give me a job, because he's the only person that I spoke to about the conversation I had with Connie and Sean. So there's been quite a lot of opportunities that I've been missing simply because he would either make sure that I don't get them, or he'd say to me that I shouldn't go for them, or mention that I'm working too hard and I'm not focusing on the relationship. So that kind of put me in a difficult spot because I'm young and I'm trying to build so much and so hard. And he's not liking that because he feels like I'm building too much and I'm not focusing on the relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, so it became.
So where's your frustration in all of this? How do you feel?
So I am feeling like he's not understanding that he's being unfair and he's trying to control me in all of this. And it's like he doesn't want to support me as much as I have supported him in everything that he does.
Yeah.
And with people already thinking that I'm his shadow, and I just wanted to pull myself out of it. But it was difficult because I was not getting the support from him. So that's where my frustration was.
I see. So, in terms of, so that's like the function, yes. the excuse to be frustrated, not necessarily excusing the frustration, but the excuse to explore.
Yeah.
Some more flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the media, you guys are also pinned up in the sense that, like, firstly the gold digging, mm-hmm. Secondly the fact that you guys cheat on each other.
Yes.
I've heard that things like you guys are, and this is all on Twitter.
Yes, yes.
The fact that you guys are in an arrangement,
mm-hmm.
but you guys are in an open marriage. Mm-hmm. So can you address those things with me?
So the arrangement, he has mentioned that, or rather, he said it in passing that how would I feel if he would go out and have other sexual partners apart from me, or bring in.
He's the one who initiated the conversation.
Yes. Or bring in other sexual partners into the house. Mm. How would I feel about that? And I wasn't comfortable. He's like made comments like going to club, like, why don't we take this one home? Or when we were in Amsterdam, he wanted us to have a threesome with someone.
So, does anyone know this? Did you tell your parents that he was fighting you? Are you like that with your parents?
I am, but they don't know about
the physical.
Yeah, I told my sister. I don't want to tell them because they were going to get very furious, and I didn't at that point.
This was after the marriage, or
no? This was just
before.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is still shaky ground.
Yeah, I didn't want them to sort of like hate him, and so I just kept quiet.
But when I was like you're aware of the media, you're aware of everything. If you're coming home,
yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
I know. So then he decides that. So I say to him, "It seems like you want to control me in this relationship. Mm-hmm. So I think before we go far, let's just end this because you are questioning why I stepped away, why I left this person, and I don't even know what you're even doing in Durban because you said you were going to work. So we're not even at that level where the communication is very present in the relationship. Mm. So I took my keys and I walked out, took a knife.
He took a knife?
Yes. He took a knife. The knife was here. The door was there. I was about to exit. So he says to me, if you exit, I'm going to kill us both. So I take my keys and I run to this exit. The knife is here. He grabs the knife. Before I hold the door, he says, if you walk out,
Yeah.
I'm going to stab you. Literally. So now I am now seeing this different person.
This is before you got married.
Before we got married.
Mohale.
I'm seeing this different person, and then I get shit scared. And then I walk back into the house. He says, no, let's sit down and let's talk. He cries. And then we moved on. And the second incident was when he hit me. When I came back from this NSF thing, because I lied to him, and that happened. Left for the weekend, and I still went back. Yeah. Then 2018 Idols finale. Now I'm telling you about the shaky stuff. Yeah. We are at the finale, and then his ex comes to him at the after party. They start talking with the ex. I get irritated. I say to him, you spent 20 minutes talking to this person in that setting, and we both know he's your ex. He's like, no, but we're talking about casual stuff. I'm like, doesn't matter. Fine. We get into the car, we're on our way home. Then he says to me, who are you talking to? So I'm chatting on the phone.
Yeah.
He says to me, why are you talking to Tristan at this time of the night? I'm like, because I was out and about and I'm reading my text now. But if you want to see what he's saying, in case maybe you're insecure here. And then he says, no, I don't want to see. Lock my phone, we get home, and then while we're in the house, we just got there, he calls TT. He says to TT, yeah, I like this baby, now he's talking to people. I then get into the car and I drive out, hearing this conversation. So as I'm driving out the gate, I see him behind with his car. So he's trying to follow me to see where I'm going. So I drive, and then he's flashing his lights, and I don't stop. And then he hit me off the road with his car. Hit me off the road.
You always used to drive the G-Wagon?
No, I was driving my Audi. He was driving the G-Wagon. So now I'm driving, and he's trying to.
In a weird way, I like the story because it's so superstar. In a way, like it feels like Hollywood shit. But I'm very worried.
Yes. Then, so I'm trying to drive fast because I can see what he's trying to do. Because he comes close to me and then he brakes. He comes close to me and then brakes. And I
this is at night.
This is at night, like 2 a.m.
Okay.
I accelerate.
So the road is empty.
The road is empty. So he then comes to the left. I'm on the right. He accelerates and then he bumps into me. I have to push him to the left. Luckily, there was nothing on my left because the car immediately went all the way to the left. It was just like grass. Stop there, the entire side, bad. Causes a whole huge. So then one of the security people from one of the complexes sees what's going on, approaches, but Somizi then runs towards the car before it gets close. She's like, no, we're fine. He got into an accident. I'm trying to help him. It's fine. You can go. Ended there. We didn't speak. I left. I stayed with my friend for like a week. Came back, apologized, and I went back. So by the time we're getting married, I was very scared of this person because of the things that he's done. So I got married to him, loving him, but also.
So what? We went to Paris.
Yes.
This had happened.
This
happened
after Paris.
After Paris.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is after Paris, like during.
So you're engaged now.
Yes, we're engaged. So now, before the actual wedding, those are some of the things that happened, and not to say, I mean, I was perfect. I mean, I was also.
What do you think you were responsible for?
I think maybe I was. Somizi wanted me to love him in a certain way, which I probably weren't able to. And I said to him, I admit that maybe I am not really, like, he would try and tell me, no, this is how I want to be loved, this is what I like, and I would maybe try, but those things would feel like a job to me. Because I would now have to try too hard because he said this is what he wanted. So I think I was not really playing my part in loving him the way he wanted to be loved. And yeah, I think because I mean I've never done anything physical to him, or I've probably maybe hurt him emotionally. I've probably maybe hurt him with words.
What comes across as like you're a bit cold and distant.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've seen some of his live stories, and we can all sort of like bring it back to you, and kind of like your demeanor is very, like distant and to yourself, and very much like not self-involved, but like very aware, and so you keep to yourself.
Yes.
You
so
know,
he didn't really. That's not what he was looking for in a partner, and it became too difficult for me to change into the type of partner that he wanted. Because sometimes it would feel like I'm cold, I'm not being.
But were you being cold though?
I wasn't being cold. I thought I wasn't being cold.
But do you think you could have met him halfway? Did you meet him halfway? Did you try?
I tried. I think I tried.
Okay. Because I'm trying to find, and from your mouth,
yes,
what was wrong on your end. Because yes, this guy has hit you, has done all that stuff, and that's not excusable, but it is. I wonder why you stay. Is this now where people say you're gold digging, because they can tell?
So the gold digging part, I don't really. Look, I don't really think I'm a gold digger.
Yeah.
But I like nice things.
Okay.
I'll admit that. And I met him, he likes nice things, and he introduced me to a bigger lifestyle of nicer things, and I enjoyed that.
Sure.
But I'm not really sure if gold digging is Somizi gives Mohale money. Because that never happened.
I see.
Yeah. The only things that he would do for me are things that we would do together. Traveling together, or him buying me a Louis Vuitton bag, or whatever that he would buy me. But there's never been a time when Somizi has said, here's cash for you. And there's never been a time where I have said, I need cash, or I need an allowance, or I need.
So if you're not working, how is he expecting then for you to be financially okay? So have you had that conversation with him?
We have. So there were instances where he would say to me, I shouldn't work, and he will provide whatever that I need.
Okay.
But I refused. I said, no, it's not me to just sit and be fed and but we did have the conversation of him saying he'll do everything for me, and I should chill. When I said I'm going back to school last year in January, I enrolled and I said to him, look, I'm going back to school. So, yeah.
Where did you work before?
I worked at Liberty, I worked at some part of Group, and Overshaw.
And okay, so where do you think the gold digging comes from?
I think the gold digging comes from, I've never really voiced out who I am from the beginning of the relationship.
Okay.
And Somizi is a very flashy and romantic person. So it came across as if he's always doing everything for me. And I've never really voiced out to people where I come from, where I work, what I do. So in essence, when they would look at the relationship, they would only see that Somizi is the one who keeps on doing,
yeah,
and Mohale is doing nothing. Somizi doesn't want me to work. Every time I have to work, he refuses, or he wants me to go on his gigs. When I have a gig, that's what I told him. So they think my only reason for unhappiness is work.
And what do they think? Do they think you should work, the parents?
They really think I should work. They think I should, finish my degree and stuff. They've always been.
How old are you now?
I'm 25.
Yeah, I'm sitting here.